Hi. Well, it's time for a good video, an interesting video, and I think a topic that you're really going to enjoy. It's a business opportunity, and it's something I've been looking at putting together for a while. But before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about, first of all, this video is quite scripted because there's a lot of detail in it that I wanted to get to you, and I didn't want to forget or leave anything out. So if I'm looking down, you'll know why. Quick note, funny note, maybe not so funny for others, but was funny for me. Um, I got some spam that could get the average person or somebody who's been married for a short time in trouble. It was from a young lady named Kirsten, who I don't know and have never heard of, and I'm going to stick to that story. She sent me a note, and the note said, "How's it going? I'll be in town next week. Let me know if you want to meet up." And luckily, my wife, A, didn't see the note, and B, isn't the jealous type. But someone else's wife who's been married a short time, or a girlfriend, I mean, that kind of spam is pointless. There were no links in it. It can only get the person in trouble. So anyway, enough about the spam. Now let's get to here's your video. So I get letters every day since I did that cord blood banking video on Domain Sherpa, probably about a year, maybe even longer ago. I'll say a year. And I get letters from people asking how they can get involved with me in cord blood banking. And these letters force me to set up a program to get other people involved and grow my business at the same time as giving them an opportunity to grow a business that's very profitable. So this isn't really a sales pitch, so I want to make that very clear. I just can't be in every city in the US and Canada at the same time, and your outreach in your own city extends much farther than I ever could. You'll understand what I mean by that in a few minutes. Well, actually it may take 20 minutes to go through this whole thing, but you'll get the idea that there is a good business opportunity for you, and I am willing to let you in. So I'm going to go over some of the details, and as you could figure it out by now, today's topic is build your own cord bank business in your city. So let's get going. Like I said, it's no secret that I've been heavily involved in cord blood banking for a long time now. And I have some pretty good customers, some of which send in 50 to 100 samples a month, which is, as you'll see as we go down the video, is excellent revenue. And now is your chance to get involved and make some serious money for yourself with very little startup costs. There will be some startup costs, but that's only because I believe that if you don't have any skin in the game, and you're not financially vested in something, there's really no reason for you to even try. And past experience tells me that if people have skin in the game, even a small amount of money, even $50 or $20 or something like that, they will definitely give it a go and give it their best go, especially if they know and they've tasted the first sale and they realize the profit margin off one sale outdoes any investment that you're going to put in to begin with. So why am I offering this business opportunity? Simply put, like I said, I'm only one person, and if I can get people in every major city across the US and Canada involved, my business grows exponentially, and many people are now running their own successful businesses, but they have to be willing, as I've said in many videos, to put hard work in, because this is not going to be a business where you're going to sit on your hands, take a city, and just sit there. So, like I said, again, and I'll repeat it one more time in many videos, no business will grow without hard work. And that's what this is going to take. And I cannot be everywhere, but everywhere somebody is having a baby. And that baby could benefit from storing their cord blood. So some numbers. 1,913 babies were born in College Station, Texas. Just a random city that I picked because I happened to find an article on it. So 1,913 babies born in College Station, Texas in 2011. College Station has a population of 87,000. So that would cost you about $87 to take College Station. Therefore, it's about $1 per thousand. If you just got to one of those parents in a year, you would be running a profitable business. And I'm only interested in people that are chasers and people that know how to sell and that people that are self-motivated, want to run their own business, and aren't afraid, again, to work hard to make it succeed. If you're not willing to put in the hard work that is necessary, I honestly suggest you stop watching this video, go put your feet up on the couch, have a beer, and continue to do what you've been doing up until now. Probably that hasn't worked for you, but again, if you're not going to put in hard work, I don't really want you as part of the program. So, if you imagine if you got to more people than just one in College Station, you would be doing really well. So what will I do? Well, I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you who and how to approach people. I'll tell you what groups to approach. Plus, I'll arm you with brochures, flyers, business cards, and information on the benefits of storing your baby's cord blood. And there are many benefits. There's over a couple hundred diseases that are treatable with cord blood storage. The fact that cord blood storage and now tissue banking can save not only the baby's life that you have taken the cord blood from, but any of your other children and family members as well. Yes, I said tissue banking, so that is also a big new thing. So go out there and get city domains with tissuebank.com. Don't get it plural. It's not as much valuable because it just isn't. And tissue banking is also going to be a huge market, and it will take off very quickly. If I knew when my wife and I started having our 4 kids about cord banking or tissue banking, I certainly would have done it. Luckily, I haven't had any diseases or illnesses where I required it, but it's like insurance. When you don't get it, you crash up your car. Trust me, my son totaled my Lexus. Luckily, I didn't have insurance. If a parent stores the cord blood for one child, it can be used for any of their existing children that they have, if needed. Some parents even go as far as, if they have a sick child, they'll go as far as, once the doctor tells them that if they stored their cord blood, it could have saved their baby's life and we could have made things a lot easier, they go as far as to have another child. And I'm sure that child is loved, but they use that cord blood from the second or third child to save the life of the previous child. So that's how important cord blood storage is. Now, there are over 500,000 companies pretending to be cord banks, when in fact there are only about 6 to 10 approved cord banks in the whole US that do this. And that's FDA approved and all that. The rest are opportunities to bring to you and us, as they're definitely resellers or affiliates, but they're definitely not direct cord banks, and we want them. Obviously, if you can get a reseller who's sending 10 to 15 bags or 20 bags of cord blood storage kits a month, that's big money. So you want those. And they're not direct as they claim. So here's how I really got started and got serious. So I got into this, and then I developed a very close friendship with a lawyer and a good friend of mine, and we run our own cord bank. Running your own cord bank reduces the costs considerably, removes all middlemen involved, and it leaves a lot more money on the table so that I can involve people like you. He handles the legal, the money, and the organizational stuff, and I trust him 100%. I do all the marketing because I'm good at it. Sorry, not ego there, just I'm good at the marketing. I understand internet marketing and I understand marketing in general, and it's my job to bring in the customers. Which I do with marketing and with phone calls or any other way that I see fit. Here's where you come in, and this is probably the part where you want to sit up and pay more attention. I'm going to be assigning cities to people that want to follow instructions and make dollars, but also, like my other videos have shown, must be willing to work hard. So I'll explain how you get a city afterwards, and we'll talk about it. But if you get a city, you'll have to reach out to all of the following people and try to get them to use our cord bank and your cord bank, which is usacordbank.com, and explain the benefits of storing cord blood, which are listed on usacordbank.com now. I also own every state with cordbank.com and tissuebank.com, so don't bother trying to get those. Nice try. So you get the idea. These sites are well indexed, and all major cities with a population of over 20,000 have their own page where I can put your phone number and your email address if you take on a city so that they can contact you directly. We'll come back to that. So here are some groups you'll want to contact if you do take a city to build your business. And I'm going to give you the offline ones first. So the offline ones are the family doctors. As usual, my cell phone rings, even though I thought I turned it off. As usual, you want to reach out to the family doctors because usually women go to them first to confirm they're pregnant. Then gynecologists, obviously since they see women, they're a good source for leads. People that teach Lamaze classes are one of your better sources because they're teaching 20 to 30 candidates in each class, and some of those will sign up for cord blank storage, and the Lamaze class teachers would be thrilled to have you go in and explain the benefits of cord blood storage. So they'd welcome you in. And that's a cha-ching, as I like to say. So make sure you do offer to go in and get a hold of your local people and find everybody that's teaching Lamaze classes. Hospital nurses and any educational classes they offer for first-time parents. Planned Parenthood in your area. Obviously, if they're planning a family, this is a good time to get in. Midwives. These people deal with pregnant women every day, so we want to make sure that we get to those people. So that's your offline marketing. And I'll explain to you why, in a minute, why these people would want to deal with you. And it's because you're going to give them some money for the leads that convert. And you're going to be able to offer that on the front end. So online work that you can do. Well, you can post on women's forums and blogs. You can join Facebook groups in your area that talk about pregnancy and even talk about cord blood banking. You can put an ad in your local newspaper. You can put an ad on Craigslist or on backpages.com. I mean, and then you can try to go after those people and Google, let's take Miami Cord Bank. Just Google Miami Cord Bank, and you'll find 100 to 200,000 people pretending to be Miami Cord Banks when we know most are resellers. So go after them and offer them good pricing. Like I said, there's only about 10 real cord banks, so out of the 200, 300, 400,000 you're going to find listed under Orlando Cord Bank, you know most are resellers. And I'm sure there's other ways that you can think of that I may or may not have thought of already. So once somebody signs up, what happens? So once somebody signs up as a customer with us, we send them a kit for the collection of the cord blood with a return label on it, and it's a professional looking kit. They usually take the kit with them. They're supposed to take the kit with them to the hospital in the little bag that they prepare ahead of time, and they give the kit to the doctor when they get there, and they usually tell the doctor in advance that they want to store the cord blood, so the doctor's not totally surprised. The doctor doesn't charge them anything to extract the cord blood from the cord blood and drop it in the cord blood bag and then put it in the kit. And then the parents have it's a FedEx box. The parents have a self-addressed FedEx box. They drop the kit in the FedEx box and it sends it to our cord bank. If they forget, most hospitals have spare kits on hand that they can give them. So it's some parents, obviously, they may forget it because the biggest thing is getting the screaming pregnant wife to the hospital, and sometimes if it's not in your bag, you're going to forget the cord blood kit. But hospitals do have extras on hand. So how do you make money, and how do the people that send you leads make money? So if you sell a $7.99 kit, which includes a storage of the cord blood for 4 years, you're paid 15%, which is $120. If you sell a kit for 20 years, you're paid 15%, which is $450. And you'd be surprised how many of the higher end kits people buy because they don't want to have to worry about after the 4 years, it's $100 a year after that, and so on. So they'd rather just pay for it up front and not worry about it. Now, out of that 15%, you're free to divide it up as you wish because you're running your own business, and I'm trying to empower you with the ability to make your own marketing decisions. I can make suggestions, like I would suggest, for example, that if Wendy runs a Lamaze class and you approach Wendy and offer her 5%, and you keep 10% for each referral she sends on a $7.99 kit, Wendy gets $40 and you get $80. Imagine if Wendy teaches these Lamaze classes weekly or monthly and sends you 10 to 30 students a month. Good profit for both of you, right? And that's just one person running one Lamaze class, and there's probably 20 or so in each major city at least. And again, that's just one group of people you can approach. So if you sell a package of 20-year package of cord blood storage, again, your cut's $450, still the 15%. Now, I don't want to really waste time on business partners that don't produce. I know that people that I've worked with fail in two different categories. Fall in, sorry. I know that they fall into two different categories. There's starters, and then there's finishers. And I know from my own experience that when I have skin in the game, time and money, personal sacrifice, I make things happen. So we want people that know how to sell, and we want people that know how to close, and we want people that really believe in cord blood storage and understand the benefits of cord blood storage. Because you can't drive a Ford and sell a Mercedes, and you can't drive a Mercedes and sell a Honda. It just doesn't work. You have to believe in what you're selling, and you have to believe that it is good for the parents to do this, which it is. So, if you're serious and will actually do your part, stem cell cord blood storage is an awesome way for you to run your own business and help others. Because it really does help others. Hopefully they never need to get the cord blood back, but if they do, at least you know it's there for them and you'll be helping a family. So, it's a service that definitely helps people. And you watch my videos for a reason. Ask yourself if you've ever heard anyone else talking about this opportunity over the last year. The answer, I'm pretty sure, is nope. So hard work pays off, and I'm giving you the option to say yes. I want to build my own business and have it mine. So now, how do you get to all the city stuff now? So if you want the rights to the city, there is a financial commitment. If you make the commitment, we have a private marketing center that you'll have access to, a members-only area, to share our marketing and our market-tested solutions and challenges that you're going to see over the course of running your business, and you'll know how to handle any objections that you come by. So let's do some financial commitments, examples to run your business. So let's take Salt Lake City, Utah. 183,000 people. The cost to run that city, well, $183. And obviously, if you sell a $7.99 kit, you're going to make $120. So if you can't sell more than a couple of kits in a year, you really shouldn't be looking at this opportunity. My guess is you're going to sell quite a few a month, and that $183 is going to seem like chicken shit compared to what it would cost to start up your own brick and mortar business or start up your own online business and all the money you have to put into it. Just an example. So I spoke to another gentleman, and this was an interesting call. I like to run these things by people to see if they'd be accepted or if people like them or if they wouldn't like them. So I spoke to another gentleman that said there are 1.2 million people in Philadelphia, and that would cost about $1,200. He also said there are rich areas of Philly and poorer areas of Philly, so he may not want to spend $1,200. But he said there was a smaller city called Baldwin, where it's a very affluent city where people have a lot of money. So I said, so don't buy Philly, go after Baldwin. And Baldwin has a population of 18,487, which would cost $19. So I said, go for Baldwin. I don't care if you pick big cities or small cities. I care that you pick a city and that you work hard to build your business so that your business grows, you make money, and you help us build our business. But pick a small city, pick a $20 city, it doesn't matter to me. I want to see you successful, and I want to see us both successful. So, if you want to lock down the city, we'll be having a signed 1 to 2 page agreement written up by my buddy, the lawyer. But don't get scared, it's not a major legal document. It's a 1 to 2 page agreement. And the reason that we're doing it is because I want you to be successful, and we both want you to be successful, you and I. The agreement is based on what you can expect from us and what we can expect from you to protect your investment and our brand. And again, if you have a city and it's a decent sized city and you end up selling 1 to 2 kits a year, you're not very committed. So probably we're going to terminate the agreement in maybe 6 months to a year, and it'll take 30 days written notice and all the usual stuff. But I mean, we want people that are go-getters and chasers that actually want to make money in a downtime where the economy is horrible and people are losing their houses and their jobs. This is an opportunity for you to make a lot of money while sitting at home and working at home, or while you're at your current job and just want to do something on the side. So if you choose not to take a city, you can still be affiliate, but the payouts are much less. And you are helping to build a person's business that is invested in that city. So if we take Miami, for example, and you just advertise all over the place, you get $50 or $40, and that other person gets the $120, even though they haven't done anything, but they made the investment in the city. So if you're interested, here's what you need to do. So get a pen, go to city-data.com, and in the top left box that says jump to detailed profiles or search site, enter your state and hit search or enter or whatever, and it'll give you a list of every city in your state. Then you can sort the population column, and then you can decide what city you want. And again, the cost is $1 per thousand. So a city with 30,000 people would cost you $30, and it's yours for a year, providing you actually do something and don't just sit on your hands. I mean, once you have your city, once you've had your city picked out, email either cities@usacorpbank.com or adam@usacorpbank.com, and we'll email you the info to get started. Okay. It is important that you grab cities and start selling kits based on information on usacorpbank.com now. There is information there, but we will be in beta until February the 15th as we collect people for cities and as we prepare brochures, flyers, and business cards that we'll send you electronically that you can edit to put in your own contact information and then either take to a printer or print out at home. So that's when we'll be sending you that information, but you can start selling cord blood kits and get started on cord blood storage now and start making money for you and for me right away. There's been some questions that came up. In my notes it says there's 2 questions, but funny, I listed 3 because I thought of another one and I forgot to change the word from 2 to 3. So here are the questions that came up. Can we grab more than one city? The answer is yes. You can grab as many as you want, but make sure you have someone in each city that will work it for you. There's no point in grabbing 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 cities if you're only one person and you're not going to find reps in each city. They're going to go after all those businesses that I mentioned earlier and more. You need to get, if you're going to take like, I don't know, Orlando and all the surrounding counties, or Miami and all the surrounding, not counties, cities, then you need to have somebody in each one of those cities that can work it for you and is going to work hard at it. So let's stick to Dallas. So if you want Dallas and you want Fort Worth and you want, I don't know, Arlington, and you want a whole bunch of other cities, you got to have somebody in each city that's going to work it for you, and you need to make sure that you have that done. Unless you're willing to put in all the time to go after everybody in every city, which kind of defeats the purpose. So yes, you can grab more than one city, but we will ask you who the other person is and who the other people are that are going to run the other cities for you. How will we determine who gets what city? Well, this one's easy. First come, first serve. We'll go by what time we receive the email. So if there's 4 people that want Miami, the first person that sends in the email for the instructions and that follows through with the payment will get Miami. If they fail to comply or fail to make the payment, then we'll go to the second person, the third person, and so on. Number 3, some people have already asked me for sample cord blood collection kits. These are $50 each because that's what they cost us, and they'll be available after February 15th. Now there's another option, and we're nearing the end of the video, so relax. It's almost done, but good opportunities. If you want to look more professional, and I'm not really anxious to do this part because it's a lot more work on my end, you have the option, if you take, we'll go with Miami again as an example, to have a subdomain set up with your contact info on it, your email and your phone number, and I'll set up miami.floridacordbank.com and give you a custom personalized email that's miami@floridacordbank.com. But that's up to you, and the cost for this is $99. This is not mandatory, it's just up to you. If you just want to use your toll-free number, if you just want to have a toll-free number for people to contact you, At the bottom of this video, I'll list a few companies that offer toll-free numbers. You may just want to use your local cell phone. That part's up to you because it's your business, so you decide how you want to do that. Okay, the last thing is this video is about me sharing my best experiences with you. I want us all to make money and enjoy what we do. Nothing is better than helping children and modern science and making the customer, which in this case is the parents, happy while earning a good living for yourself. And that's all I've got. So you may want to watch this video over again because there's a lot of details in it. I hope you decide to take part in the program because I want more feet in the street. I want to expand like a spider web and keep growing the business. But again, it's up to you. Again, you can take a large city if you want, or you can take a small city if you want. And it's up to you. Have a great day, and I look forward to working with you, or some of you, in the cord blood arena, and let's make a lot of money. Take care and have a good day.